Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Human beings. Yes, today we looked at people who are Muslims who have been able to fulfill one of the duties or the pillars of Islam when they perform, they go for Hajj or Umrah. When you go for Hajj or Umrah, to fulfill those pillars. With it, it came to my notice, not today, but it's been on my whatever, whenever I'm at the Kaaba. I realized that the reason why women and women, because women are mothers, whatever way you may people put it, Allah honored with high honors a creation, what we call a female or human being, a woman. They were honored by Allah. They were granted special honors because in their womb, if you are to be truthful to yourself as living human beings, you'll find that men and women, or they and children, they spend at least 9 months in their mother's womb. And in that state of being in the mother's womb, you are there to glorify, you are there to bear witness, because the first oath that you take when you take formation, you start taking formation as a to form as an egg or an embryo, is Ashahada Atakabir. Then you is followed by the Ashahada Surata Mustaqim. With that, Allah, the most holy, glorified Allah, made sure that once, if men knew how beautiful the journey to this planet, how beautiful it is, being using the holy divine earth, and if you are to get onto this planet and you continue on that straight path, al-mustaqim, without any deviation, my people, human beings, you'll be very, very, very happy. But as we saw over time, and did put things that were contradictory to the beauty of life, to the beauty of Islam. Because life is a religion. Life is a religion, and that most holy, beautiful religion is Islam. So over time, this very special spiritual guidance of how men should live in their societies, some of these societies stripped away the beauty of life from women and honors of women, which were granted to them by, which were a honor which was granted to every woman by Allah. And these men kind of try to represent, to massage what they thought that was the best way. In some countries, which I'm not going to mention, if you give birth to a baby boy, a baby girl, they see you as something that is, and they take that baby girl not to be of any value to such families. These are countries which have been kind of harboring and kind of, some of these countries, they have their doctrine or their theologies kind of, it kind of collides. It works in the side as they said we are Muslims, but it has this whatever, and that's what they have. It's called collision. It's always making this most holy, beautiful religion it makes the most beautiful religion look very something that I wouldn't use in my mouth. But what I want to tell you that Islam is very, 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 very beautiful, holy religion. And Islam is a religion of Allah. a very, very holy religion of Allah, which in a tree bears witness and says, obey witness. It takes its oath every hour, every second. If we are to put in numbers, if when a tree says, Allah Akbar, I shahad Allah ilaha illallah, Allah Akbar, a tree says that every second. If you are to put that on in numbers that men can understand, a single tree, if it is a single tree says Allah Akbar, la ilaha illallah, no man can, even if you are to live on this planet 1,000 years, you wouldn't be able to equal how these beings, what you call trees and whatever, how they glorify. You wouldn't be anywhere near this beauty. That's why in the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he was in Mecca, there is a law, there's a whole statute law in the whatever, that no man should cut any tree in the land of Saudi Arabia. No man is allowed to cut a tree and whatever. It's not allowed. Let alone way in some countries where I am, they are dry countries, but men are at war with the environment. So with that, I just wanted to remind you that women, you are honored, very, very beautiful, honored creation. The mother who looked after that house, the Kaaba, her name is Hajar. And that honor of looking after the house or the Kaaba was given to her by Allah. So that way, I did suggest that in 7 days of a week, there should be one day chosen whereby only women and their children enter to perform tawaf, to show their children that this is the beauty of the religion. That when a child looks in a mother's face, she says, oh, mom, you look the same way you do when you go to the Kaaba. Put your hand on there and say, Ya Allah, how beautiful this religion is. But nowadays, they cannot bear extra beauty oath to their faith, because when they are performing tawaf, some of them travel very far from Asia, from name it, when they come to the Kaaba, because men are they always try to be macho men. They never give them a chance, and the woman comes to perform a tawaf and whatever, and she goes having been able to present her case to Allah. So with that, I would suggest that the chief whatever of the Kaaba choose a day that every woman that comes Mecca is able to enter that tawaf, when they are only women that tawaf, to be able to present their beauty, their case, and thanks to Allah for having created them and honored them in that beauty that brings every creation from over the world or the universe to come and see how beautiful Mecca is. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.